You want to start it or you want me to start it?
I don't know. You start it.
You want to start it?
You can start it.
No, you start it.
No, you start it.
No, you start it.
It's Flavor Friday.
Flavor Friday. I feel like I need more energy.
Yeah.
We should probably take on some coffee. But why is your cup of coffee bigger than mine?
Because I don't sleep.
You stay up. We can get up with the kid more.
I get up with the kids more, yeah.
That's true. It makes sense.
Like a boss.
Like a boss. Here's to Flavor Friday.
Flavor Friday.
Mmm. Yeah, people pay extra for cold coffee.
Yeah.
But when you have kids,
you get it for free.
You get it for free because you make the coffee and then you forget you have the coffee because you're running around doing all kinds of crap with the kids. And then 4 hours later, you've got cold coffee.
It's easy.
Just have kids. What's up, guys? It is Flavor Friday. My name is Justin.
I'm Elise.
And today we're going to talk about our favorite flavors for meal prepping. We spend a lot of money on seasonings, as you can probably tell. This is just some of them that we've accrued. So hopefully you guys take the best of the best, and hopefully you guys get some out of this. The goal is to make sure that even though if we're eating the same thing every day, that we don't feel like we're eating the same thing every day. A good example of this would be what's a staple in bodybuilding or most nutrition. It would be chicken and rice, right? That sounds pretty bland. You got baked chicken or boiled chicken and just white rice or brown rice or something like that. Well, you can mix that up a lot of different ways, because when I hear chicken and rice, I think Mexican, right?
Right.
So the first thing that I would think about would be throwing on some of this awesome taco seasoning. Any of them is fine. This is the Del, what do they call it here? It's
El Paso.
The El Paso, yeah. Taco seasoning. Literally, there's about 10 calories in this. So just like we talked about, less than that. Less than the minimum that you need to have, or the maximum that you can have. You throw that on the rice and the chicken, cut up some peppers and some onions, and next thing you know, you kind of got fajitas without the tortillas.
Tortilla, yeah.
Right? So another option for that
and
would
you
be,
can throw a little bit of salsa on there.
Yeah, a little bit of salsa on there is fine, as long as it's not really sugary salsa or something like that. You got to make sure you look for the stuff that's got like less than a gram of sugar or whatever in it. The next thing you could do with that is make it into more of a wing flavor, which is, this is one that we both definitely agree on, is Frank's wing sauce is probably the greatest stuff ever made. It's literally liquid heaven. We put it on everything just about. But you throw some Frank's wing sauce in there and some spray butter and a little bit of salt, and it tastes like hot wings. And then
what I like to do is you can put a little bit of this sweet and spicy seasoning, or a little bit of the garlic sriracha. It gives it a little bit of a flavor, and then add the wing sauce on top of it so it tastes a little more like a flavored wing.
Yeah, flavored wing. Yeah, we also like, it's not on here, but we do lemon pepper seasoning.
Yeah.
On it quite a bit. If you do the lemon pepper seasoning and the wing sauce, basically tastes like hot wings that are, lemon pepper. Also, something we didn't put up here, but something we use quite a bit is, I can't believe it's not butter. A lot of people will probably give us some flack about, oh, you guys are using fake butter, but there's such a small amount of soybean oil in this. It's really insignificant if you consider the alternative of putting a buttload of butter on your stuff when you're trying to be on a lower fat diet, or maybe if you're not trying to be on a lower fat diet, but you're making sure that you're getting the good fats in, like coconut oils and avocados and stuff like that. So I can't believe it's not butter. It's definitely on the menu. Now, Elise, what would you say out of all of these spices, what's the one that you use the most?
Recently, I have been using the Southwest Spicy Mustard. I pretty much went through a bottle in 2 days.
Yeah, so this stuff is really, really good. It's got, it has about 1 carbohydrate in it, and again, it's 10 calories per serving. But you really get almost like a sweet.
Well, yeah, it's kind of like a honey mustard flavor, but with a kick. So I'm the type of person where I have a sweet tooth, so I like to have a little bit of sweet in anything that I eat, and this is perfect for it. So if you are the type of person where you like grilled chicken with honey mustard. This is a great alternative. It's got a little bit of that spice to it and a little bit of the sweet, hence why I really like that sweet and spicy seasoning too.
Yeah, the sweet and spicy seasoning is definitely something that we found recently that we both use a lot. I almost get like a barbecue flavor out of this if I close my eyes and think hard enough. I like to put this on my chicken with potatoes or like a pasta. I definitely use this a lot for sure. This is from Great Value, so you can get this at Walmart. All of these you can get from like Sam's, and most everything else you can just get from anywhere: Walmart, Publix, Kroger's. There's anything that's too hard to find on there. The problem with this Southwest spicy mustard is it's kind of expensive. I think this was like 98 cents.
But it's totally worth it. I promise it's worth it. Again, I went through a bottle in like 2 days because I put it on everything. It's kind of like my new ranch, but without the fat.
Now, as far as the seasoning, what I probably use the most out of all these, the actual seasonings, I would say would be the Brazilian Steakhouse. You can literally put this, I know it says steakhouse, and I do eat a good amount of steak. You can put this on anything that you're pan frying, and it's just, it's amazing. It's a little bit spicy, but it's not a hot seasoning. It just makes it taste like a really, really, well-flavored steak. It's by Grill Mates, and I would highly recommend anyone putting this in their repertoire of spices for sure. Let's go on to the marinades, because that's something that we've been working on here recently, and the salad dressings that we've been talking about.
Yeah.
We've got some differing tastes on those. The marinades are something that was typically used as you would put in the meat and marinate it before you cook it. When you're meal prepping to get a little bit more flavor, a little bit more bang for your buck, this can be used almost as a dressing, or it can be put in as you're pan frying your food. So the lemon pepper marinade is a very good one for chicken or fish. If you have salmon, that's a very good one. Garlic and herb is kind of just a all around good one. I like to mix the garlic and herb with the Greek 3-in-1 seasoning here. Get a lot of bang for your buck out of that. It really gives it that Euro taste.
More like a Greek taste.
Yeah, which makes sense, right?
Because it's Greek.
Now the steak and the chop is something that we just recently gotten, and just as it entails, or just as it says on here, I would use this for marinating pudding if you're doing steak or maybe some pork. It's very tangy. It's not spicy at all. It's almost like a thick gravy taste to it. So I wouldn't probably put this on a salad dressing or a salad if you got spinach or something like that. But it's definitely good to put on the meats. Now, salad dressing, this is one here that I actually kind of like. Elise violently hates it though.
It's so gross.
She it's by Walden Farms.
Ugh.
And it's called Chipotle Ranch. It's calorie-free, sugar-free, fat-free, carbohydrate-free, gluten-free, cholesterol-free, and as Elise says, taste-free. So, but I enjoy it. The more I eat healthy, the more I appreciate different flavors. And while this does not taste like a Hidden Valley Ranch, so if you go into it thinking that, you're going to be a little bit upset. It is different. It is a different flavor, and you can put this on a salad per se. and get the feeling that you're having a salad with some ranch on it.
But you could take that and you can mix it with some Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning. Mix it together really, really good. And that way you still get a little bit of that ranch flavor. And this is Aldi's brand, but same thing. But mix
Again,
a little bit of this.
very expensive. This is what, 25 cents?
I don't remember. I just put it in the bag.
So yeah, she didn't care. She knows guac's extra. But yeah, this is just basic ranch. It's not even Hidden Valley. You can get Hidden Valley. You can mix it in there. It'll give it more of a ranchy taste. And there's literally only 5 calories in here. So you can get away with some good stuff there. Now, Elise, I want you to talk about the seafood seasoning that you've been using because I haven't tried that yet.
Seafood seasoning. So I eat a lot of fish. I eat it twice a day. So I like to mix it up a little bit. When I actually cook the fish, I cook them in big batches. So I'll cook about 6 pounds at a time. And I want the fish to have a really good flavor while I'm baking it. So this is 1 batch of fish. So what I did this last time is they have Red Lobster seafood seasoning. So what I'll do is I will season and flavor the batch of fish that I cook, so it already has a little bit of flavor. And then when I go and take my fish out for the day, so say my next meal today is fish, so I'm going to take the fish that I've already seasoned with, and then I'm going to pair it with something else as well. So you kind of get two different flavors. This just gives you a base flavor, so you're not going at it with like a plain piece of fish and then putting fresh seasoning on top. At least the seasoning is already in the fish, so it already has a nice flavor before you eat it.
Yeah, you just got to be careful about what you mix it with. You want to make sure that you got a good base flavor on the fish. You wouldn't want to marinate the fish in the steak and chops and then try and put
hot sauce on it.
Hot sauce on it. That probably wouldn't be a good combination. But again, that's just common sense. Oh, you got somebody. You're important.
I am important.
What else? Anything else you want to talk about?
So what I will probably do today is I'm probably going to take this fish, and I have kind of a hot taste today. So what I'll probably do is take this fish, which already has a little bit of flavor on it, and I'm going to mix it with the garlic sriracha. If you do like spicy stuff, that garlic sriracha is where it's at. I'm going to take that and do it with the 6 pepper mix, and it's going to give you like a really nice kick to your fish.
Kick to the fish. I think that's a good one to end on.
A kick to a fish.
Guys, we hope you enjoyed that. We're going to be doing different videos like this all the time, talking about food prep, talking about the best ways to basically hack your food and your meals to make sure that you don't feel like you're dieting while you really are. So hopefully you guys like this. If you do, make sure you subscribe, like the video, share it, tag somebody, and hit us up on our website, liftandletlive.fit.com. Flavor Friday!
Okay, I gotta eat now.
Flavor Friday! Keep it spicy.
I'm spicy!
Don't ever do that again. What's up, guys? This is Justin.
And I'm Elise.
And we are the Married Meal Preppers. I just made that up off the top of my head. I don't know if it's going to stick or not.
Maybe.